our Earth and explanation. When we look up from an open ground, we see the sky. In a clear, night sky, we can see many stars. They are very far away from the Earth. Some stars are prominent while some are tiny and faint. The Sun and the Moon are comparatively close to the Earth. The Sun, the Moon, the stars, the planets, etc. are all known as heavenly bodies. Stars. The heavenly bodies that twinkle are called stars. Stars have their own light. The Sun is a star. Sun is closer to us than any of the other stars. Hence, Sun appears big and brilliant. In its bright light, during the day, we cannot see other stars. Planets. The heavenly bodies that do not twinkle are called planets. Planets do not have light of their own. They get light from the stars. The solar system. Our Earth is a planet. Earth moves around the Sun. Earth's movement around the Sun is called the revolution of the Earth. There are 7 other planets that revolve around the Sun. They are Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Every planet in the solar system revolves around the Sun along a specific path. This path is known as that planet's orbit. The Sun, which is a star, and the planets that revolve around it are together called the solar system. Besides the planets, the solar system also includes various other heavenly bodies. Other heavenly bodies in the solar system. Satellites. Some heavenly bodies revolve around planets. These are called satellites. We see the Moon at night. Moon revolves around the Earth. Hence, it is called a satellite of the Earth. The planets revolve around the Sun along with their satellites. Dwarf planets. There are some smaller heavenly bodies that revolve around the Sun. They are called dwarf planets. Of these, the most well-known is Pluto. Dwarf planets revolve independently around the Sun. They have an orbit of their own. Asteroids. Between the planets Mars and Jupiter, there is a band of numerous small heavenly bodies. They are called asteroids. Asteroids also revolve around the Sun. The Moon is closest to the Earth. Moon appears to be so big, although it is actually very much smaller than the Sun. Gravity. All heavenly bodies exert a force of attraction or a pull on one another. This force is called the force of gravity. The Sun exerts a gravitational pull on all planets, whereas the tendency of the planets is to move away from the Sun. As a result of these two forces, a planet keeps revolving around the Sun at a fixed distance in a fixed orbit. In the same way, satellites revolve around their planets. Example: leaves, flowers, fruits from a tree. Due to the Earth's gravity, all things on the Earth remain on it. Even if we throw something upwards with great force, it finally falls down to the ground. Space. The emptiness between and beyond the stars and planets is called space or outer space. To send some object from the Earth into space, it must be given power against the force of gravity. Rocket technology or space launch technology is used for that purpose. Example: the Diwali firecrackers is called a rocket. Very powerful rockets are used to send a spacecraft into space. A tremendous quantity of fuel is burnt in rockets so that spacecraft weighing thousands of tons can be launched into space. Our country is well known for the development of its space launch technology. Some spacecraft remain in space. Some are brought back to Earth, while some land on other planets or satellites. In some missions, scientists also travel in the spacecraft. They are called astronauts.